the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is March 3rd, 2024. It is 4 a.m. This is video number 3. I was expecting to do only 2 videos. And the first one turned into 2-part because I went on. I didn't expect all the videos to pop up. And then the second video was supposed to be this. These are some tweets that I left from yesterday. I never recorded. So let's get to it. I will be putting it on not this channel, on PYTE. On this channel, it's a little bit more lighthearted and more friendly kind of thing. All right, so let's look at some numbers. Feel free to skip. 3,708 subscribers. If there are any subscribers, welcome. Please subscribe to my other channel, Our Part of Pure Service, and APTS Team Sussex, because I still talk about the Sussexes and some the Left Behind Royals, which is on APTS Team Sussex. All right, estimate revenue $80.76. Analytic, okay, 779 views in the last 48 hours. There's the subscribers. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. I was discussing this on APTS Team Sussex, so go on that channel to see what I was talking about on this one. Okay, let's go to the next tweet. First tweet. So there's this here. Back in 1994, the Queen managed a tour of the Caribbean with a broken arm, a risk. She was one tough cookie. Unlike that woman who, so they say, is working from her bed. Alright, allegedly. Let's see. It is not a serious break. It is just an inconvenient thing. It was thought just to be a bruise to start with. The break was not diagnosed until nearly 24 hours afterward. The Queen looked fashionable as ever. During the time that the Queen's arm was in her sling, she embarked on a Commonwealth tour which saw her visit Dominica, Guyana, Belize, Jamaica, and the Bahamas. While she carried out that trip, the Queen opted for a series of very fashionable slings to support her damaged arm. Okay, so there's that here. Damage, a bruise. Okay, next one. Queen Elizabeth II inspected a guard of honor mounted by her Belize Defense Force at the Philip Goulsden International Airport during her second visit to Belize in February of 1994. So, did you that she was the Commander-in-Chief of the Belize Defense Force? As our head of state, the Queen is also the head of our armed forces. The Prime Minister is the head of the government. The parade commander is Major Yu Ken, closest to the Queen. The other officer behind Gigi is Captain Guantek, ADC. And the other officer with the sword, I really cannot recognize him. Her wrist was broken at the time. She broke her left wrist when her horse tripped and they both fell. Wow! She's lucky that's the only thing she got out of it. Because when you look at Christopher Reeve, which his son, Christopher Reeve's son, William Reeve, interviewed Harry. When his father, you know, who played the Superman, fell off the horse, he became paralyzed. And he was never the same ever since until his death. Okay, while she was riding on Saturday, 17th January 1994. Wow, she's lucky that's all she got. I didn't say this when I did the video when Christopher Reeve's son, William Reeve, was interviewing Harry. I didn't say this, but now thinking about it, there's a possibility they might collaborate in some shape or form down the line. Why? Because William Reeves, I believe he is board member of the Christopher Reeve Foundation. Just look at the screen to see if what I'm saying is correct. Because when his father became paralyzed, I believe they created the Christopher Reeve Foundation to help, what's the thing? With people who paralyzed, I think. Just look at the screen. And I also believe William Reeves is part of the board and that foundation. Just look at the screen to see if I'm correct. Okay? That's it. Let's get back to the original recording. Okay, so there's that here. Okay, Royal Queen Elizabeth II visit the Cayman Island. Okay. Oh, everything matches. That's what you're saying here. Royalty Queen Elizabeth II visit to Anguilla, stock photo army. Okay, so there's that here. Okay, so this is the only comment here. I just went on that, so I'm not gonna go to it. Some are built different. One was born to lead the UK through the toughest time, and some are aging, untouchable, alcoholistic. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Oh, that meant to be on the other side. Next tweet. Okay, so let's pause. Okay. Okay, next tweet. Prince Harry and Princess Meghan, quote, Britain's most powerful diplomatic weapon and its royal armoury. Okay, their words, not mine. That's true, I heard it. Alright, let's listen to this.
For someone who is nearly 8 months pregnant, there's been a lot of flying this week for the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan and Harry arrived in Morocco tonight on a commercial flight from London, which delivered them to Casablanca more than an hour later than scheduled. Earlier this week, Meghan was in New York with friends at her baby shower. But for the next 3 days, it's back to official engagements rather than private ones on a royal visit, which has been put together at the last minute. The official welcome from the
I remember when I saw this prince the first time, and I look at his not only posture, his how will I say that? His figure overall. He's very slim, but a healthy slim. Okay, very skinny, but very healthy skinny. I really like his the way he looks. Okay, very healthy. You know, this area tends to eat healthy too. But let's continue. Something that just popped up in my mind while I'm editing this video. If UK were to ask Harry and Meghan to be some sort of a diplomatic for them, they have to be very careful, because look at all the extent that Harry went through to get his security. They refused to give it to him. Okay, one thing I remember, it rings in my mind right now, that when Princess Diana went to the Queen and asked the Queen to help her get her husband back, one of the things the Queen said was, what am I supposed to do? And then while Princess Diana was talking with the voice coach, she said something, you know, once she asked the first time, I'm just paraphrasing now, I'll look for that area where she said it, is that she doesn't go back again and ask. Okay?
But if Diana had hoped to get support from the Queen, she was sorely disappointed. According to the princess, the Queen turned a cold shoulder to her appeal for help.
The princess described an emotional scene inside the walls of Buckingham Palace.
And I was sobbing, and I said, what do I do? I'm coming to you, what do I do? And she said, I don't know what you should do. John was hopeless. And that was it. That was help. So I didn't go back to her again for help, because I don't go back again if I don't get it the first time right. And so over the years, Diana never talks to me. I never know what's going on. Silly girl.
So all these things you're doing the first time, if the country, the people in power don't see what you see that is good for you, if later on they change their mind, do not. Okay? Do not pursue and helping them. Do your own thing in your best capacity, because they do not mean well. Okay? So that just popped up in my mind. Obviously, Harry can do whatever he wants, but from the outside, since 2020, when I started doing videos and I've been looking into things, one of the things I said way before all of those things that came out, I said I already knew who was behind it, and probably some other squatters, but I wasn't aware of. But I said it was him. Like, it has been done before. I didn't want to name names because I didn't have proof to say, you know, what I really wanted to say. But I put it in a way where I have to say, just be careful. Okay, so that matches what I'm saying here. Also matches with the video. It has been done before. So if they come back and ask you to come and do things, it's a big no. All right.
Crown Prince still went ahead.
Thank you. That's very kind. Nice to meet you as well. Thank you for waiting for us.
Wow, the kind of respect between all three of them. The prince with the respect, meaning the Moroccan prince, and Harry the respect, and Meghan as usual the respect giving to each other, and Harry saying that thank you for waiting for us and all of that, acknowledging that he was late. All right, let me move it back like around here. Okay.
Thank you. That's very kind. Nice to meet you as well. Thank you for waiting for us.
Yeah.
The Foreign Office is using the Sussexes to strengthen ties with Morocco. It's the most stable country in a region of instability. So by sending Harry and Meghan, Britain has dispatched its most powerful diplomatic weapon from its royal armoury. So by sending Harry and Meghan, Britain has dispatched its most powerful diplomatic weapon from its royal armoury.
There's that.
So in Morocco's capital tonight, Meghan finds herself in her third continent in less than a week, and there is more flying tomorrow into the Atlas Mountains. The Duchess will have to stop travelling before her due date, but no sign of it just yet.
My goodness, they were putting them to work while she was pregnant. My God. Okay, wait. They're willing to brag while using Meghan and Harry for all their soft power diplomatic skills, yet turn and be abusive after the work is done. remind you of anyone? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you see this? Let's see this here. Right, yeah, I know that apple. All right, so let's go to the next one. That's the same video. I think it's because of the caption that I put it. Let's see here. I'm not gonna watch it again. All right, so there it is here. That time when those wicked people were trying to get rid of the pregnancy, at 8 months, Meghan was flying around on diplomatic mission for those wicked and graded at Shutter Island. Okay, I just saw it because I will have to put screenshot. I cannot let it play by itself. They were hoping she'd miscarry while in flight. I will never forget that. That's an ad, and that's it. So let's go to the next one. Whew, I think I've been reading too much. I'm coughing. Next one. So there's this here, another video. Quote, I will far rather get destroyed and the press than play along with this game or this business of trading. And to see my brother Prince William office copy the very same thing that we promised the two of us will never do, that was heartbreaking. Prince Harry. Okay? Keep in mind what I just, was it in this video? Well, you know, with Simon Case fighting the thing for William and all of that. Okay, like I said, I don't blame him. It's just a job and he's taking it from the senior. Okay, yeah, it is very disappointing. This is what the brother was thinking. Okay, to get rid of his other brother. William doing that to get rid of his brother. And this is what I said in one of the videos that I recorded today. And they keep on calling Harry a traitor. It's William who's the traitor to the country, because Harry was doing the work for the people. And now William brought in someone to get rid of his brother who was helping the people. So you tell me who's the traitor. Okay, but let's listen to this. There's no comment. Right after it, I'll go to the next one.
William and I both saw what happened in our dad's office, and we made an agreement that we would never let that happen to our office.
Every year, Kensington Palace hosts a Christmas party for the principals and the staff. And so we were gearing up for one big party. And very shortly before the party, it became two parties. Because actually that was the point that you realised that these offices are separating.
I wonder who started making it seem like it's two parties. I don't know. William is something. The brain. He wants to be center of attention, but the thing that he's doing are so stupid.
Could be the end of an era for the Royal Fab Four.
The Fabulous Four no more? Meghan and Harry officially cutting ties with William and Kate. The split fueling speculation of further strains in the once close relationship between Harry and William and growing tensions between their wives.
I would far rather get destroyed in the press than play along with this game or this business of trading. And to see my brother's office copy the very same thing that we promised the two of us would never ever do, that was heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking. All right, next tweet. There's no comment, but I don't want to go and view the week tweet quote because I've been recording for like 3 hours. Next tweet. We upset royal dynamic just by existing. Meghan. Note royal commentator. Quote, if Prince Harry was here in a working capacity, I think the royal family would be looking less vulnerable. Adding, quote, he should have stepped up while the king postponed public-facing duties. Okay, so let's see here. Meanwhile, when he finally finds someone who will stand by him, look at all the eyes on him. Wow. Look at that one. It's like I always say, baggage for God. His is coming soon too. They're all of them. Baggage for God. Wow. Okay. Are those royalists British media in their right senses who made the Sussexes' lives so unbearable in the UK? Who said the Sussexes will never be allowed in the royal fold as working royal ever again? Who stripped the Sussexes of everything, including their security? Harry and Meghan are gone. Okay, sending Harry and Meghan positive vibes. Okay, it's as though they have amnesia. Yeah. Okay, there's that. What is this now? For a minute, I thought that was a commercial ad. In my opinion, British royal family has moved on. Harry have said that a long time ago. You think so? Why are they still begging for them to come? There's some stuff I'm not even sharing on this video. Why is it all of them are not even working anymore? So what's going on? When are the UK gonna the taxpayers gonna say, what are we paying you for? Because the peasants still have to work, no matter how they feel, whether they feel like working or not. But many of them, they still have to show up to work. Meanwhile, there's the royal family who's getting millions from them, okay, taking trips here, doing this there. Now the twin marriage is not working, so who knows? Okay, in my opinion, British royal family has moved on, but I think British royal family does use the Harry come home narrative to whip up the viewing public. Harry's home in the United States. I wish the public will stop responding to garbage gossip mongers and move on to what's actually happening with their economy. It's bad. Glad Harry and Meghan are thriving in the US. Okay, oh dear. Isn't this the slim down lily white family Charles always wanted? Then Willie Lake, through his mouthpieces, keep telling us that Harry is not welcome back in the fold. Yeah. The refrain to recognize Harry was an asset to the monarchy, but failing to admit that familial and media abuse forced him out is an interesting one. Alright, this is an ad. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh, where is it? Alright, I don't want this to be an hour. I have like 3 videos. Each one of them is an hour worth. Next tweet. So there's this here. Prince Archie is God's favorite because after all the things we learned that family, their liegemen, minions, courtiers, and supporters tried to do to prevent his birth, and what they did thereafter while he was a baby, makes you realize God and Nana Diana were protecting him and his mama. Yeah. My goodness. He's already bigger than that. Him and Princess Lilibet are true miracle babies and don't know how to explain the feeling I have about them growing up to be very powerful individuals. Okay, I just now realized Guy is in the picture. I know, when I first saw it, there it is right here. He blend in so well. Yes, I've seen this picture so many times. It was when I was putting it on the list, and I was like, oh, there's Guy right there. Yep. Okay, I just now realized guys is in the picture. Let me see what some people say. Okay, he's been there through so much with her. Yep, that is true. That is true. And one tweet I remember saying, if he could write a book, the story he will tell. Okay, the sweetest the whole way through. Amen, agree. But Guy is a trusted pup. So I don't think, even if he could write, I don't think he will do it. He will prefer the love that he's getting from Meghan and Harry. Next tweet. Now I have 3 tweets that should have been on our part of pure service, but let's put them in here. Okay, you always win when you move with love and genuine intention. Always. Okay, so this was a nice picture that I saw and I thought I added. Okay, Prince Harry and Invictus. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, again, that should have been on our part of pure service. Today, Peacemaker was awarded at the 2nd Africa Military Games closing ceremony as a proud gold medalist of the Invictus Games Dusseldorf. Okay, Air Vice Marshal Marquis was also in attendance today. AVM Marquis led the Nigeria team in Dusseldorf, and he and Peacemaker were at the 1 year to go Vancouver Whistler. Okay, so that was him. Okay, why is it that he didn't want to leave the mountain, the snow mountain? Very interesting. There he is with Harry and Meghan. Why does he look different here? I guess because of the short hair. Let's see here. Okay, that's completely different person. I don't know who's that. I don't know any of them anyway, so beside Harry and Meghan. Okay, 2nd African Military Games press conference. Okay, they're doing that thing. I just wish Haiti could be part of these. Okay, when is this photo from? Okay, Vancouver. Okay, let's go into that. Vancouver. Don't remember Meghan wearing that. Or is it from a close event? Let's see. I didn't ask that question. Nice. Thanks for sharing. We will eat what we get with thanks. Right. Dusseldorf and Invictus, not Dusseldorf, Vancouver. Germany. All right, looks like when they attend the games in Canada. Okay, I don't know. I cannot tell you a damn thing about this. I don't know where they were. All right, let's move on. Next tweet, because I don't want to make this an hour long. Next tweet. All right, so there's that here. I was just strolling down the Twitter street, minding my own business, and this jumped out of me. I like the way the squad be making their caption. LOL, minding her own business on Twitter street. All right, let's listen to that.
Either she made Kate cry or Kate made her cry over flower girl dresses. And then she made her staff work. And now she actually got married on this day, but she said she got married on that day. Well, that's it. That's it. That is the smoking gun. I mean, what else can we say that would make Meghan Markle a worse person? Get out of here. These little it's dumb. Bring us something real. Then we can all get crunk about it.
Telling you, there's that. They put this laughing about it. Okay, then we can all get crunk on it. LOL, it's funny. This is trending. All right, so there's that. She's so right though. She is. They're complaining about small little thing. Meanwhile, there's hungry people going on out there, and the other brother is doing stupidity. Nobody's saying anything. All right, next tweet. There's a long read here. Quote, more of it is pretty uncomfortable when you remember this is real person they're talking about. Meghan isn't a real person. That's why they leave all the abusive comment about her on their social media accounts. The hypocrisy and double standard is unbelievable. This is why many of the squad usually say, whatever they feel was good for Meghan, you know, they wish the same thing for them. Okay, we don't add any more or less. Whatever you felt was good for Meghan, if it was that good, hey, it must be good for you too. All right, so there's this here from the Telegraph. That was 1 March 2024. That's recently. 1st March 2024, like two or 3 days ago. Quote, rumors swirl about Kate, Princess of Wales amid health concern, said the New York Times. Vogue tracked the curious case of Kate Middleton's disappearance, while numerous websites asked, where is Kate Middleton? Even the BBC was moved to mention, quote, a royal dilemma as public curiosity over Kate's health grows. Some of that public curiosity has been benign, some heartfelt, and most downright unpleasant, told through online jokes and memes. Quote, some of it's funny, I guess, said one source. More of it is pretty uncomfortable when you remember this is a real person they're talking about. And this is why the squad is saying, you know, try to curb your stupidity when you're talking about Meghan. Alright, so let's see here. The next one.
Were they so deep inside a bubble, that they really hadn't fully appreciated how bad things were? For instance, Tatler magazine quoting an old Etonian saying I'd married Meg because foreigners like her are easier than girls with the right background. Or the Daily Mail saying Meg was upwardly mobile because she'd gone from slaves to royalty in just 150 years. Or the social media posts about her being a yacht girl and an escort, or calling her a gold digger and a whore and a bitch and a slut and the N-word repeatedly. Some of those posts were in the comments section on the pages of all three palaces' social media accounts and still hadn't been expunged. Or the tweet that said, Dear Duchess, I'm not saying that I hate you, but I hope your next period happens in a shark tank.
My God.
Or the revelation of racist texts from Joe Marnie, girlfriend of UKIP leader Henry Bolton, including one saying that my black American fiancé would taint the royal family, setting the stage for a black king.
You know, these things is in the fabric of the institution. Harry was not aware of all of this. I've spoke about it way before Spare came out. Okay, with I believe he's a professor who studied these kind of things. It's in PYTE, this channel. Okay, where they're talking about, you know, they're trying to prevent black people from moving up the ladder because of they don't want to taint the royal family blood. Okay, this is in the fabric of the institution. Not just the fabric of the institution, the people who grew up in the environment who wants to run the country in that aspect. I should have put that part in the Rishi Sunak thing. I just did a video about it. is trying to change the course. Like what we're seeing is not what it is. Let's continue.
And another averring that Miss Marnie would never have sex with a Negro. This is Britain, not Africa,
Wow.
she wrote. Or the Mail complaining that Meg couldn't keep her hands off her baby bump, that she was rubbing it and rubbing it as if she were a succubus. Things had got so out of hand, 72 women in Parliament from both main parties had condemned the colonial undertones of all newspaper coverage of the Duchess of Sussex. None of these things had merited one comment, public or private, from my family.
Okay, so there's that. It opens Harry's eyes. Things that he wasn't aware of being with Meghan, he realized them. Whenever you're not differential to KKK, you are reminded that she's a person. I do not give a damn where that woman is. What I care about is the double standard, the media determination for her humanity not to be stripped from her. Okay, the same people who pay bats to spread conspiracy theories are mad because the table is turned on them. They are not even saying horrible things about her. Most of the posts are funny. That is true too. Good. The dehumanizing of Meghan, unbelievable indeed. That's an ad. Okay, whatever's there, that's it. She officiated an all-white Christmas the last time I saw her. I don't know what she wanted to show us, but we got it anyway. So I have no black sympathy for that lady. The hypocrisy, I didn't know anything about the Christmas thing. I don't follow them. Yeah, the hypocrisy is insane. Remember how they laugh over the South Park privacy meme that was made up, and health isn't an excuse since she could just be getting a facelift and Meghan was pregnant and struggling with mental health. They aren't hypocrites. They are racist royalists to the core of their souls, and they are no longer afraid to show the world via social media or headline articles or TV, radio what they are. Sadly, Meghan had to suffer for us to know how evil, vicious they are. Their karma is coming. Hypocrites. So it's okay for the biracial Duchess to be subjected to unimaginable vitriol, hate, racism, bigotry, misinformation, and disinformation for over 7 years and counting, but that not her sister-in-law. Quite right, interesting. Sadness, HuffPost. Okay, she tagged Huff and post about that one. All right, next tweet. Alright, so let's pause. This, I'm not even gonna play it. Okay, the reason is that YouTube blacked it. Okay, the last time that I shared on our part of Pew service, I gave you a warning. If you don't see it, it's because YouTube gave me some headache. And YouTube did give me headache. Even though I manipulated, I did certain things, they rejected it. Okay, so I just cut it out completely. So I'm not even gonna play it. Okay, she really loved his beard. Alright, so that's a GIF. Okay, and then this is a song that Michael Bublé sang for Harry. He changed the words from oh my god, blue eye. Oh my god, what's his name? Frank Sinatra. Okay, you did it my way, so that's the one. He's changed the word. By now you should have heard it from some other YouTube channels, but YouTube gave me a hard time for it. Okay, I cannot play. Oh, so there's not that many comment. Yes, she does. So sweet. Okay, about the beard. Okay, she really loves his beard. That's why he had to ask Granny for the beard. Oh my god, he wanted to grow it for her for their wedding. So you know what happened. If she loves beard, my god, that must be magical. Alright, next tweet. This is my last one. I know Queen Doria is enjoying her grandbabies. My goodness, Miss Doria went through so much and she couldn't even scream. If she did, she probably scream it in a void because her daughter was over there seeing all this abuse and the ex-husband was part of. Oh my god, she went through so much. May God protect her, give her the comfort that she needs, and then not only that, she experienced that chase with her as well. No mother should experience any of this. Nobody, not even mother, nobody should experience this, what these evil people are trying to do. May God continue to protect Miss Doria, the Sussexes family, their kids and everything. Miss Doria went through so much. And I remember there was a time I didn't hear her voice at all. before the docuseries, when I hear her voice, I believe it was in the background, very low sound, when they did the cookbook dinner thing, and not dinner, that luncheon in the yard. I don't know where it was. I sort of hear Miss Doria's voice. That was that. And I was like, the next time that I hear her voice, it will be music to my ear. And then there come the docuseries. But it's very sad. I had to hear her pain when I finally get to hear her voice freely. Very remarkable woman. And she deserved to have the life with those kids that she has, because she sacrificed her only child. Her only child. Can you imagine that? Her only child who went through that. And then Meghan was really trying her best. Very sad. She was talking to the enemy. I'm talking about Meghan talking to, what's the other one? Not Simon Case. Simon Case is something else. Jason Kunoff, asking for help, for security and all of that. Meanwhile, she was talking to the enemy. You know? So, while she was trying to look for security for her mom and all of that. Yeah, she sacrificed a lot. May God continue give her life, health, prosperity, and be healthy to enjoy her grandchildren, because she only had one child. She only has one child, and may the fruit of Meghan be blessed, Miss Doria. The kids enjoying the life with Miss Doria. My goodness. My goodness. Very respectful woman. Okay, after she had that one child, I believe, you know what, let me not get into that. Okay, let's move on. Let's see the next pictures. There's Archie. I mean, Harry and Meghan were willing to share so much with us. The first image that they show of Archie with that Christmas thing, the royal rats went berserk. Okay, and then they show on the following year, they show like a painting version of the family. They still went berserk, and we don't see anything. Okay, until the docuseries. Harry tried. Okay, let's give Harry and Meghan credit as much as possible, because they tried to share with us. Okay, I could see when they look at their pictures, the joy that they have. Oh, I'm happy about this. Let me share that with my friend. And then the evil people in that salty island really put a damper in that joy, and then mess it up for all of us. Okay, we enjoy those little moments for them. We would love to say it, but we understand. True squaddies will understand why Harry and Meghan are not sharing. We understand. When they do, we take whatever we get. All right. Beautiful pictures, but for some reason, evil. My God, there's baby first birthday Lilibet. Okay, and the thing that came out of this, I'm telling you, oh my God, the evil within these people. The moment that this picture came out, Daddy Fell went and gave the wrong information of where that dress she's wearing came from. Later on, we find out it's from a boutique and a woman-owned boutique from California who made this. Okay, so baggage for God. That's all. God knows what everybody could carry. Even Meghan has her own baggage. You know who's the baggage? Harry. Baggage doesn't always mean negative, because if God is watching and see everything that we are doing, he will know what fits best for us. Okay, Harry is Meghan's baggage. Okay, I don't know any woman who be able to deal with the nonsense Harry's family is putting Meghan to. You tell me. You guys could come after me on this, because I don't think I could handle Harry. Okay, let me put that already out there. I don't think Harry wanted me anyway. Not that I'm saying I was qualified. Okay, but Harry knew what he was looking for, and when he found it, he quickly put a ring on it before it gone. Okay, so Meghan is definitely Harry's baggage, and she truly loved this man. She truly loved this man. Which video was I reading? Where, I think it's the previous video, where they were saying, they took Fragmore away from Harry because they don't want, if the divorce happened, for Meghan to take the house. And I find out, I told you guys, I was not following Meghan prior to all of this. It's the tabloid who made me take a second look. And when I saw the nonsense that's going on. Okay, I found out tonight, as I'm doing this video, I did two other videos prior to this one. Within one of the comments, one of the squad said, allegedly, that her first marriage, when the divorce happened, the husband cheated on her with whatever, allegedly. And then once Meghan find out, the ring that I was aware of, she mailed the ring to the ex-husband, and then there's something about the house or whatever property they had, she left it to him. Okay, she didn't take anything from him. Just take it. As I move forward, I want nothing to do with you, so don't bother me. I'm just paraphrasing now. Okay, I learned about this tonight. So whatever Charles was trying to do is out of spite. Meghan, who made her money without begging, she put on the work. People recognize her work. She make her millions. Okay, Miss Doria's backing, teach her principle, core values, and all of that. This has to come from Miss Doria, nobody else. Just look at the other half. You tell me the kind of self-respect that Meghan have. Where do you think she gets it from? Where do you think? Miss Doria. So give prop where prop is due. And the other one have already showed themselves, money talks for them. No principle, no core values. Wherever the money is flinging in front of them, they follow it. Miss Doria, true self-respect, core value. This is the part I did not want to go through earlier, and I stopped myself when it comes to core values and self-respect. After her divorce with her first husband, did you see her flinging around, having other kids and all of that? Even though I'm not saying this is a bad thing or anything, but she, due to her self-respect, whatever reason make it happen, she did what she had to do and take care of her child, and Meghan became her best friend. I came across other videos long time ago of them, Meghan and Miss Doria, going to like a museum and things like that. It was a small video that I saw. Okay, show her about things like that. This is the best teacher Meghan ever had. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so the Royal Vat Salty Island messed up many times. I don't think they will ever learn, but Harry and Meghan learned from experience. They adjusted and they don't repeat the same mistake, and which put us, the fan who enjoy those little moments. We discuss, we bring our own conversation on, positive information about those images that Harry and Meghan share with us, but we no longer have it. But we understand why. Miss Doria, may the Lord continue to bless you. The health, this is what I'm hoping for you. Health, for you to enjoy your grandkids, because you have sacrificed so much. That's my last video, by the way. So let's do a prayer for grandmothers. Okay, let's do prayer for health for grandmothers. Oh, there's protection. That also. Let's see what popped up. We lift up this person's grandmother up to you right now, Lord, and we ask that if it is be your will, that you will lay your healing hands on her and restore her to health. But most of all, Lord, we pray that your will shall be accomplished in a way that will glorify your name. Okay, so let's leave it as that. And Miss Doria deserves all the positive vibe and energy the universe provide for her, because she sacrificed a lot. These insane, crazy people in that island, what they did to her only child. Okay, baggage for God. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, this is why I don't put these videos that I just did here on the other channels, and I don't mix it with the left behind royals. Occasionally the comments sneak in one of them in there, but I try to keep separate because they're too evil. They should not be in the space of positive vibe. So that's it. Thank you for watching.